memorandum simhana so Rebecca Rebecca spokesperson Cookie Women Organization for Human Rights ako na simhana ngayon ita
Kuni memorandum isubmit dipeni hinsimdo inkatin sawa nga saw zabin hizole na 19 ubin lang memorandum lamka the 24 July 2024 to Sri Amit Shah, Union Home Minister of India, New Delhi. Subject: request for commissioning a special investigation team to be constituted and monitored by the Honorable Supreme Court against the extrajudicial action of Assam Police jurisdiction in regards to the death of 3 youth from Kuki-Zo community in Assam. Sir, the Kuki-Zo women submit this memorandum for your kind consideration to initiate an investigation into the extrajudicial killing of 3 youths in Kasar district of Assam on the 16th July 2024. The Kuki-Zo women would like to draw your attention that there has been a gross violation of human rights, fundamental rights and the constitutional protection guaranteed to the people by a section of the Assam Police. This regarding the rules and procedures established by the law, the Assam Police has attempted to cover up the extrajudicial killing to protect itself despite the compelling evidence which is conclusive of the allegation made against it by the victim's family that it was a fake and staged encounter. We have therefore requested the constitution of Special Investigation Team headed by judges of the Supreme Court of India for detailed investigation to understand the facts of the case as they stand. We are completely shocked by the appalling facts that have come to light during our inquiry, which we would like to bring to your attention. These are the followings. Number 1. The deceased victim, Lalung Oy Mar, 21, son of Lalram Sang Mar of K. Bethel Village, Bunankal, Dikush, Lakhipur, Kasar District, Assam. Lalbi Kumar, 33 years old, son of Lalchavel Mar of K. Bethel Village, Bunankal, Dikush, Lakhipur, Kasar District, Assam, and K. Joshua Lalrin Sang, 35 years old, son of Tiang Meng Thang Mar of Senbong Lailak, Tipaimuk Subdivision, Therzol District, Manipur, are convicted and criminalized by the Assam Police without trial as per procedure laid down by law. It is still unclear under which section of the BNS or IPC the deceased were arrested and killed. It is very likely that the deceased were denied their fundamental rights under Article 22 of the Constitution, namely their rights to be informed of the reason for their arrest. The Assam Police did not produce the deceased youth before the nearest magistrate within 24 hours, which is complete violation of the procedure to be followed and laid down for every arrest. Instead, the Assam Police kept the deceased youth in police custody till the next day. The family members, friends and relatives of the deceased have given sworn testimony indicating that they were not informed of their arrest. Their failure to notify them of the arrest is a violation of another fundamental right guaranteed under Article 22(2), which provide individuals with the right to inform their loved ones about their arrest and the reason behind it. They were denied their fundamental rights to consult legal aid of their choice, although it is learned that they had spent the night at the police station. The family members of the deceased got the news of their arrest and death from the social media or internet, the news and information which they should have rather received it first from the police. A video that has resurfaced on the internet depicts the deceased individuals cooperating with the police and showing no signs of resistance during the arrest. This portrayal suggested that at the time of the incident, the individual did not pose a threat to peace public order and society as a whole. As a result, it calls into question the justification for the use of force by the police in this situation. Without evidence of aggressions or violence towards the officers, the notion of the police defending themselves in this encounter seems unfounded. Another video taken after the arrest depicts the deceased individuals kneeling on the ground, blindfolded with their hands tied behind their back, being harassed by police officers. This disturbing footage showcases the vulnerable positions in which the deceased men were placed as they faced potential threat to their very life by such egregious abuses of power by the police. The clothes worn by the deceased men during their arrest and after